So behavior patterns can be good, such as when I wake up every morning, I brush my teeth right before I take my shower, right? Those are healthy, advantageous routines or habits to have. Sometimes we have the negative ones where maybe it's I had a really stressful day, so I'm going to have an extra drink tonight and then maybe not get as good of sleep, right? That would be more of a negative in the context of health and mental health. In both cases, there's usually a trigger, which is I wake up or I had a bad day, and then I have kind of this automatic process of behavior that I utilize to deal with that trigger or to address it. So, in order to, shift it to more of a positive, again, we have to analyze what the habit is, what it's doing for us, and finding alternatives to then kind of insert in between when we get triggered and when we would default to our normal behavior. So, say I have a bad day at work, or I'm just very stressed out when I get home, and I know I really shouldn't have a drink. Um, Something that you might do would be to not walk into your house immediately, to take some deep breaths, or listen to a very brief meditation to give yourself that pause to ground and center before going inside. And then maybe even deciding before you walk in the house, do I really need that after, centering and coming into my body? And if so, I still really feel like I need that. Okay, I'm going to keep it to one, or maybe I'm going to switch to a lighter option so it's not as impactful immediately. So, like beer to liquor or wine, right? Kind of reducing the percentage so that you're still getting that oral, satisfying and relaxing experience, but it may not be as strong or potent to impact your sleep that night. So again, it's easier to take a positive behavior pattern and then add on to it as well than it is necessarily to just completely break up a negative pattern. So we got to be adding in things that help us function and cope in the way that the habit pattern is already doing for us, and then also tying it to things that are already something pleasurable that we do. So instead of just kind of automatically defaulting to behaviors, again, coming back to that mindfulness and really finding ways to kind of insert more positive, mindful strategies into, implementing changes that we really want.